So, this is the 5th season of All Stars. You decided to shake up the format, bring excellent drag queens from the past, who performed so well in lip syncs in their original seasons. And now, they compete against the queen on this season of All Stars to decide who goes home. Sounds like such a great concept. On paper, if you give queens the songs they can assassin to, okay? The songs where they can kill somebody, like literally. But it did not happen. The choices that the production made during this season were, to quote Tatiana, choices. So in this video, I will try to rearrange the queens or songs episode by episode to see what will best fit the storyline and what will fit the queen the best. Now, what are my rules? Is that the song should be in the repertoire of the assassin. The song will be favored if it suits the episode thematically. In this reference, I would like to show to you the Ginger Minj lip sync to I Think We're Alone Now against Jaden Dior Fierce. And in this lip sync, they're lip syncing as conjoined twins, singing about thinking to be alone now. Makes so much sense, you know? So this is a lip sync I would like to see in this season. Also, alternative songs will be proposed, and alternative order of the songs will also be proposed. First, I'm going to go episode by episode, discussing what worked and what did not work in each lip sync, and why was that particular queen chosen for that episode. So, first we had Evie Oddly come back as the most recent Drag Race winner to lip sync on the first episode of All Stars 5. And she was lip syncing to Ricky Martin's Living La Vida Loca. Why was Living La Vida Loca the song? Because Ricky Martin was the biggest judge of the season and he was on the first episode. Placing him somewhere else in the season would not make a lot of sense. But why did Evie perform in the first episode of the season? It was to establish her again as a great lip syncer and the rightful winner of her season, but also because it gives us reasonable assumptions that there can be queens from regular seasons and not from All Stars participating as lip sync assassins throughout the season. That's why Evie Oddly was chosen as the first lip sync assassin. In my mind, in her lip sync, she did do the same tricks as usual, so it kinda was not the best performance ever. It was still better than India's, but I do think that if it was Alexis's lip sync to win, Alexis would slay it. Evie would be gone because Evie just performed the same tricks while Alexis can do better in this type of lip sync. Episode 2. Alyssa Edwards came back to lip sync to Pointer Sisters' Neutron Dance. In my mind, why production chose to give Alyssa Edwards this song was because the name of the song had the word dance in it, and Alyssa Edwards is a dancing queen. So giving this song to her made a lot of sense in their mind. But they did not realize that maybe the song was not really her style of lip sync, not her style of song that she can slay to, because this song had a very boppy, very hoppity hop type of dance required for it. And Alyssa Edwards is known for her heavier moveset because she likes to keep steady on her legs. And the only times she bopped were in small moments, and that's why this lip sync kind of faltered in comparison to her past lip syncs. Next episode, we had Monet come back to lip sync to Juice by Lizzo. Why was this song chosen? Was because Juice is Lizzo's song. Which song did Monet go home to in her original season? It was Good as Hell by Lizzo. So, it is kind of a redemption arc for Monet to some extent. It is a slight storyline that we did not notice and was not really needed, but they still inserted it. And Monet did perform better than Jujubee, but I don't know, it just felt kinda boring. Maybe because Jujubee was not giving her all, maybe because Monet was not giving it her all, but the lip sync was the lip sync, and it was the only lip sync that really made sense from production standpoint. Now, next episode, we had Morgan McMurkles come back to perform to Where Have You Been by Rihanna. In my mind, this lip sync was a good one, but it kind of did not suit Morgan's style of lip syncing. Morgan McMichaels is a very reactive lip syncer. It can be noticed during this lip sync, where she reacts to everything that Miss Cracker does on stage. But because there are not lots of words in this song, she cannot react to the words. She cannot play off of those lyrics. That's why she had to resort to reacting to Miss Cracker. And it was not the best that Morgan can do if the song had actual lyrics. It's a dance heavy song, and we don't call Miss Morgan McMichaels the dancing queen. But she did really perform very well. In the next episode, we had Miss Vanjie lip sync to a Madonna song from the 80s, Open Your Heart. Now, in my mind, this is the biggest choice they made. As in, why give her a Madonna song? Of all people, giving Miss Vanjie a Madonna song. It was the weirdest choice this season. Because Miss Vanjie is a dancing queen. Again, most of the lip sync assassins, to be honest, are dancing queens. They won their lip syncs by splitting, by doing tricks. But there are also a lot of lip sync assassins who are comedy queens. So giving them songs that are from Madonna would make sense. Maybe the theory that the drag queens who are lip sync assassins in this season are from the Voss events shows makes sense. But yeah, I don't know why they chosen Miss Vanjie as a lip sync assassin to a Madonna song of all songs. Now, this lip sync, One Last Time by Ariana Grande, lip sync to by Roxy Andrews. Why? Okay? Why? It kind of made me mad and disappointed at the same time. Why are you clapping for this type of lip sync? Why you're saying it's iconic, BB Rexa? It's not iconic. It was not really good lip sync. The lip sync did not go with the words. The outfits were not suited for the words. Why did you reveal your ass cheeks thick and juicy to a song called One Last Time? And now the song is also used in remembrance of the Manchester attacks, which definitely happened before filming. So why did you have this type of reveal? I don't know if it feels insensitive. I don't know if it feels not suitable. But in my eyes, this was the opposite of a serve and kind of maybe slightly disrespectful because this song now has a different meaning, and not respecting that is kind of ugly. Now for episode 7, we had legendary Kennedy Davenport come back and lip sync to Reba McEntire's Fancy. Now Kennedy Davenport describes her situation the best. My least favorite song is Fancy by Reba McEntire. It's too many words to learn. Too many. It's too many words to learn. And in my eyes, Kennedy Davenport is the dancing queen. Okay? And she can deliver a song that is a watermelon motherfucker word lip sync. She can also deliver a lip sync that is slow, has very little amount of words, but can really emote the emotions. Reba McEntire's song is hard to emote, to be honest. It does not have those moments where you can really emote, except for those few moments where you have "It Was Red" or "Mama, Come On Fancy, Don't Let Me Down." Those two moments are the only moments where you can really emote, and that's why it did feel kind of awkward to watch Kennedy Davenport to perform to the song. In my opinion, this was the biggest choice and biggest mistake of the season by giving Miss Kennedy Davenport Reba McEntire's song. Okay? the dancing diva of Texas. Now, the final lip sync of the season was the biggest serve of the season, and in my mind, it proves that production screwed up. If we call the best lip sync of the season, the final lip sync of the season, without any of the lip sync assassins, and that is without the question the best lip sync of the season, then they screwed up the concept of lip sync assassins. Because if we were watching the season and we don't think, oh, this is iconic instantly because one of the lip sync assassins just slays everything out of our lives, then the concept just fails. In such a season, I would expect that every lip sync would be legendary, but that did not happen, and that's disappointing. Now, I'm going to talk about what alternatives I would propose for this season. And for the first lip sync assassin of the season, I would propose Miss Vanjie. Why her? First, she fulfills the same duties as Evie does as the first lip sync assassin of the season. Because she's not an All-Star winner, not an All-Stars participant, and not a regular season winner. Which makes everyone's eyes open to possibilities of having people like Darian Lake, Candy Ho, and Cameron Michaels coming back as lip sync assassins. And that's why she would work best for this song, Living La Vida Loca by Ricky Martin. Possibly also another reason is that she is also a very dance heavy queen, so she can deliver a really good lip sync to Living La Vida Loca. Alternative songs by Ricky Martin, I would like to have La Mordidita or Maria, maybe because of their energy, but also it will be a first in a very long time of having a song in Spanish or Spanglish, and that would be certainly interesting to see. And this episode should have been definitely the first episode of the season. Now, the second episode, we would like to have Kennedy Davenport as the lip sync assassin. Why? Because she can deliver any song, but Pointer Sisters Neutron Dance seems more like a Kennedy song. I don't know. Kennedy can deliver any lip sync, to be honest. Just look at her performance to I Wanna Cancel or her Wrecking Ball performance. Both of them, she slayed. Every lip sync she does, she slays. So I think giving her any lip sync, she would slay it. Except for Reba McEntire's Fancy, because it was too many words. But what alternative song I would propose would be Pussycat Dolls. Anything, to be honest. Buttons was the first song that came up to my mind, but Don'tcha and Hush Hush, those songs would also fit. Why? Because it's a girl group challenge, and having a song done by a girl group makes a lot of sense. Moving on to the next episode, understandably, Monet was the perfect choice for this lip sync, so she should stay as the lip sync assassin for this episode. Now for the episode with the song Where Have You Been, I would really like to have Alyssa Edwards come back and lip sync to it. Why? Because on the All Stars 2 season, Alyssa Edwards won in a double win to Shut Up and Drive. Why it would make sense to bring back Alyssa Edwards is because I think they were still planning a double win in the season, and the fourth episode was the most reasonable for them. So if it was a planned double win, they can just schedule it in this episode and have Alyssa Edwards get her second double win. That would make so much better drama and will make so much more sense in my mind. Also, another alternative song is Don't Stop the Music, also a dance heavy song, and Alyssa Edwards can slay any dance heavy song. And the episode can be anywhere in the season, to be honest, but because there are not many other spots in the season, this seems like the best one. Now, for the next episode, we had the song Open Your Heart by Madonna. Why I think Morgan McMichaels would slay the song is because on her original season, season 2, she slayed the lip sync to Two of Hearts, which had a somewhat similar vibe to Open Your Heart. Both very bubblegum pop, both very happy, lighthearted, and Morgan can slay those types of songs. Also, kinda heavy on lyrics, kinda heavy on words, so she can play off the nature of the song, which Morgan does really well. Alternatively, we can have the song True Blue for this episode. Very nice song to have. I would honestly put any Madonna song for this episode. And why the song should be on Snatch Game is because there is slightly a Madonna tradition. Not whenever, but most of the times they have a Madonna song on the season, they would put it on the Snatch Game episode. It happened during season 4 of Drag Race, where Milan lip synced against Kenya to Vogue. It happened in season 8, where Acid Betty lip synced against Naomi to Causing a Commotion. It also happened in season 9, where Peppermint lip synced against Cynthia Lee Fontaine to Music. And also in season 12, kinda, to some extent, the lip sync to Burning Up happened one episode after the Snatch Game. So that's why there's slightly a tradition. Okay, next episode. Now, this is slightly a rant, and I'm gonna go on it. Roxy Andrews. In my mind, I have a theory that she was originally supposed to perform Reba McEntire's Fancy. Because that would make so much sense, okay? Look at her outfit, fully red. Look at her face, fully beat. She looks like a trophy wife. And what's the song Fancy about? Being a trophy wife. She shows her thick and juicy fancy ass. So I'm gonna explain kinda. Fancy is a song about the mother giving her daughter a red dress so she could become a trophy wife. Roxy Andrews performs in red, has a reel to her ass, looks fancy as fuck. The song is country, the challenge was about the country ball. Now, what song she performed was One Last Time, a song about wanting to hold and be with an ex-lover. Currently, the song is used in remembrance of the Manchester bombing. Kennedy does not have fancy reveals. And One Last Time would make so much sense as the last elimination of the season. In my mind, what happened was either Roxy Andrews said that she does not really know the words to Fancy and asked if she can take the next lip sync, or the production was shady and just changed everyone's song at the end. Now, the last lip sync of the season, in my mind, should have been One Last Time. Why? Because I think it has the potential to give us the Rujubi moment. The moment where it's so sad to eliminate someone. That would make so much sense, right? And the alternative lip sync assassin should have been Evie Oddly. Why? Evie Oddly is best fit for the last episode where you bring a lip sync assassin, or the first episode where you bring a lip sync assassin. Why Evie Oddly should have been the last lip sync assassin is because she has to reestablish herself. She is proving herself as a worthy winner, and she proves herself to be able to lip sync to other styles of songs, because all of her lip syncs that we have seen have been high energy performances. So giving her a little lower energy song can give her the opportunity to shine through and show us that she's the best lip syncer in the world, right? I mean, at least she can give us that perception. Alternatively, the song that could have been on this episode, it was No Tears Left to Cry. Similar message, but a bit more high energy, and does not have a negative, not really negative, but a sad connection to real life events. So you can perform the song any way you want. And why I think is the best fit for the pre-finale episode, One Last Time you're eliminating someone. And it's a very sad song, to be honest. So it really does make sense in the final episode where you eliminate someone. And the finale episode, Make Me Feel. Now, this is the final arrangements of songs. I think this would make so much more sense, would give us so many more iconic lip syncs. Viva Rixa would not be wrong. When she was at this season, she would say iconic, and Ross and Carson would not look at her like, what? This is not iconic at all. Do you know what iconic means? Yeah, that's what I wanted. I didn't want a full season of mediocre lip syncs and at the end have a really great one in the finale. On the whole season to have really great lip syncs. with drag queens performing songs that really well fit to their repertoire. So this is the video. Thank you for watching. This has been 20 minutes of me ranting, but if you watch it on double speed, the way I like it, it's gonna be 10 minutes. Save your time. Follow me on my Instagram and Twitter. I do drag sometimes, and I don't tweet, but maybe I can start sometime. And yeah, this is a dirty Twitter handle, so I'm not I'm not doing anything dirty on my Instagrams, okay? An occasional cupcake lip sync can happen, but nothing more, nothing less. Okay, thank you.